Hello and welcome to Let's Play Endless Space 2, Series 7, Episode 45. I'm JC Proton, and we're picking up at turn 180. Alright, so we have scared off the Cravers. We have had successful deterrence. Their leader, their hero, Admiral, flew away at a speed of 14. So apparently I've assembled enough fleet over here that he's like, you know what? F this. I'm not hanging out, man. This is not a fight that I want to do right now. So that's great. If they don't want to fight me, that's perfect. I'm not ready to fight them until I'm ready to fight, and that's not quite yet. So that worked out great, and looks like our friends here, the Lumeris, have decided to colonize the Cran system. So it looks like somebody's gonna grab it regardless. I'd rather have the Lumeris grab it than the Cravers, though. So, so that's fine. Food chips, you see, they don't respect the whole boundary thing, the closed borders. While like my fleet here, not allowed to go because of closed borders, but my food ship, it's trucking right in there, man. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see if it jumps off here. I think it's probably just going to run here and then jump over. So, I don't know. Whatever, right? So, at this point, we have 3 food ships already produced and heading towards Duce, and I think we have all 3 going to Lyra as well. Yeah, all 3 food ships. So I could actually change their feeding colonies at this point. Let's change that. Do say let's make him AM. Oh, I have to apply it. AM. Confirm. Excuse me. So his next food ship will come from AM instead of AA, I guess. And we'll do Lyra from AL. Oh, what the heck, I'll throw the money away. I didn't realize I had done it before. AL. Apparently I did the acceleration on this one. I didn't even remember doing it. And speaking of spending money, marketplace, there's no heroes. Let's go ahead and boost these Boolean freighters. So this is my most productive one. 2nd place, 3rd place.
We know not what game you play.
It is with great pleasure.
Okay. Not interested in joining any alliances because everybody else is at war. So if I join them, I end up at war with these guys. If I join these guys, I'm at war with everybody. And if I join these guys, then I become at war with these guys. So I don't really want to join any alliance. And Cravers are only at war with these 2. And that hero's level 10 now. He's level 10. 2 per hero level is 20 plus 40 is 60. And this is also 60. Because there's 2 anomalies on the system. So it's 60 or 60. So I'm going to choose 60. Alright, we got population. Let's move our fleets, I guess. Fleets are flowing in. Fly up here. jungle. AC has a jungle. Okay. Seems okay. And I'm debating about whether I want to do the next upgrade from jungle to atoll because of the hot thing. Like, I'll lose a little bit of industry, but I'll gain a population slot. So, like, if I go from jungle to atoll, I get one population slot, which I guess is worth more than the 20 industry I lose from it not being hot anymore. So you can see down in the corner, you get 6 points. You get 2 food and industry, a dust, and 2 science from it going from jungle to atoll. But then you get that per population, and then the production of a whole nother population unit. So I'd say it's worth it. I'd say it's probably worth it. Boreal, okay, so Boreal then goes to Forest. So the choices are Ocean or Forest. And Forest gives more industry and less science. But long term in the game, right? I'm gonna want more industry because eventually I'm gonna max out the science tree. So forest is the move I usually go for here. $2,000 to get +1. 2,000 to get +1 population, +1 population. This one get me +4 population. So let's do that one next. AD, AG. Okay, that's pretty good. That's gonna get me 5 more population, 1 per slot, one per planet. AI. Again with the forest. Excuse me. AI. Ooh, AK. Skyward Dwellings. Completed. Boy, AN cranked out a bunch, right? Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, right, because he completed the level 4 upgrade. So then, yeah, the system development is 810 of his 1500. Wow. That is a pretty darn good upgrade. That is pretty effective. Alright, well, let's make sure these population are where they're most efficient. Let's watch what these numbers do here. Alright, looks like we're better off putting them on this toxic. Yeah. Fact. Yeah, that endless foundry is pretty cool. You can see that's why it's queued up to get terraformed. Because as soon as I finish this hyperhelix dynamo, I'm going to terraform that planet, and then we're going to max that one out. He's going to be maxed out. And then we're terraforming this one right behind him. I'm going to crank him up too. So AN, let's see, we got 2 deserts. Go to arid on both of those. Excuse me. I would normally want to put this in front of these, because this upgrade step doesn't really get you anything. But I'm not really constricted by population right now. But I have a sneaking suspicion I'm going to start running out of space other places, and all of a sudden we're going to have a lot of population flowing here. So I'll go ahead and do it in this order. Okay, cool. Speaking of running out of population space, let's see here. AE sends one to AD. Send one to AC. AC has room, has 6, 7 left. There we go. AH was sending to AG. How close are we to running out of space at AG? He's pretty much out of room. So let's send to Seginus instead. Seginus still has a pretty good amount of room. AM, where are you sending population now? Excuse me. Guess to L. I could go to N, but I think I want to go over to L. Has L got room? L's got room, definitely. Okay, that's it. Ha! So Lumeris have they moved in here. I'm still keeping a fleet guarding there. It looks like they're building up their fleets here a bit. Those medium ships joined the fleet, and now they're up to 2,300. Still not very impressive. Not sure where that Riftborn fleet went, but doesn't seem to be anywhere that I can see. The siege at Seginus is continuing. Whoa, they've got an invasion happening. And the Cravers have air units, apparently. And so do the United Empire. Wow, they weren't waiting around to just siege it down. They just decided to go ahead and invade. Okay, well, that is an option. You can do a lot more damage to the system upgrades. I mean, to the the buildings and stuff you built there. If you have war and you're fighting turn after turn after turn, beating it down, then they end up losing structures the whole way. But that is an option. I prefer to just build a really big siege fleet and siege it down peacefully without causing system damage. And it goes down at a similar rate or faster, depending how much siege you have. You can siege things down really fast and not damage the system like that. But, hey, what can you say? Cravers are savages, man. Right. Okay. Excuse me. They have 32 command points now. Wow. That's a lot. Yeah. That makes me think that maybe these things are on the table now. Maybe I need to go ahead and grab this and this and this for purpose of getting full reserves, extra XP on fleet, and that would be 3 more command points, and then unlocking this gets me another 4 command points. So that would give me 7 more. That would get me, right now my max fleet is, I think 22? 22 plus 7 would be 29. Cravers are at 32. So that would get me close enough to be pretty much on par. And then after that, I would probably get this one. But for me, level 4 techs are still kind of expensive. Well, I guess they only take me 3 turns now. Wow, my science is at 16,000. But apparently I have enough military right now to deter the Cravers from attacking me. So that's really all the amount that I need right now. So I'm doing this one, then this one. So this one's next, and that'll unlock this tier. I'm getting close to max population, so this is starting to look more and more appealing to me, the Super Biofuel Factory. But this would still be more important. So it's probably going to go in that order. I want these not just for the upgraded scouts, but I also use Comcast. I can't say that series of sounds. Class hulls as my invaders and siege ships. So with an upgrade to those hulls, I'll get an extra siege module. And I'll also get an extra invader module. So, so yeah, better scouts and better invaders, better siege ships. All are things that I will be needing. And before I kick off the war against the Cravers, I'm gonna grab these guys over here. Nos and Tikal. That'll be a pretty nice thing to get. That'll be a nice assimilation bonus. And they're industrialists, and splicing them, you get +3 industry. They also have a really cool crack squads law, where if you have 50 of them, your over colonization penalty drops in half. So instead of having a -10 approval per system above this limit, it becomes only a -5. Which, if I'm doing a mass conquest of the galaxy, that becomes relevant, right? excuse me, that lets me go faster, right? This one is not so great. It's not really that big of a deal. Ooh, plus 100 manpower on Empire, which isn't really that meaningful. And their assimilation bonus, when I splice them, I think it's a small amount of like manpower per turn or something like that. So it just makes it where I have even more crazy amounts of manpower. But my manpower pretty much stays full as Horatio because he makes so much food. So yeah, the Empire manpower would go up by 100. So that would be like kind of like big whoop kind of deal. Okay, so I think that's it for turn 180. Let's see here. Let's just see what happens over here. So we'll end the turn here. We're at 1950, solidly in third place. I mean, we're 300 points ahead of the Sofuns. And 200 points behind the Riftborn. So this system's going down, huh? Well, the more systems that the Cravers take from the United Empire, then the more systems I get to take of theirs that get me United Empire population and stuff. So it's okay. I'm kind of like going to be the savior of the galaxy in that I'm saving everyone from the Cravers. I think. It's kind of like a Sauron versus Galadriel kind of deal, though, right? Instead of a terrible overlord, they'll have a glorious emperor. It'd be maybe more like if Círdan or if Elrond had the ring, maybe type of thing. I don't know.
You're the caviar of the galaxy.
Alright, so max populations. You got it. Did you see it? You got it. They took it. It's now Craver system, bro. Oh. It's not pretty much. Look at that. The industry's barely over 100, though. They must have blown up almost everything there. Wow. They've got Wrath, too. And it sucks to be the Cravers, bro. I mean, the United Empire. Those guys are just getting eaten up.
It is with great pleasure.
Sorry, buddy. I know you really want an alliance. It's just not happening right now, man. Probably not ever. Alright, we're starting to run out of things to put points in here. Could go super stack the food. So we're starting to get some fertile planets. Assignment duration and cost. So I don't know, but it's probably going to go to here, man. We'll do it for fun. AA. Okay, so the hero's producing 1025 food and 138. So watch what's going to happen to this food. It goes from 1025. This is bananas. $10.25 to 1953. It's like 920 food. 900 more food for one skill point. It's like, really? Really? So, a crazy number like that, 2,500 food, right? When he's at max population, this building will convert that into 2,500 industry. So, that's meaningful. So that's why doing a thing to unlock this last thing to get that relatively soon is that's a yes. Okay, we got the Dinark University is completed. That's a pretty cool structure, man. It takes a long time to build. It's kind of expensive. It's like 6,000 or is it 3,000? I don't remember. Anyway, +2 food industry, dust, science, and influence. +2 FIDSI for all population, and a +10 approval, and a +5 influence. So pretty cool, unique structure. Dude is cranking out the stats. So we're gonna build Academy Embassy next. I bumped that up in the queue because it reduces the number of points needed by 20% to get a hero. So, like, once this hits 80%, then you get a new hero. So I wanted to get it built before this hit 80%. So anyway, that's why I did that. Skyward dwellings, jungles. I'll do these population movements and system build queue updates. I'll do those off camera. So yeah, everything is proceeding according to plan. Right? Everything has proceeded according to my plan. So I guess that's probably it for this turn, and we'll pick up in the next video at 182. Thanks you guys for watching. See you next time.